please rise. Mrs. Nix, please rise. All right, we're going to go ahead and publish the verdict.
In the Circuit Court of the 10th Judicial Circuit of Florida in and for Hardy County, State of Florida versus Tracey Howard Nix, case number CF 22-000-A000-XXW. Verdict form. We, the jury, find as follows as to count 1 of the charge. The defendant, Tracey Howard Nix, is not guilty. We, the jury, find as follows as to count 2 of the charge. The defendant, Tracey Howard Nix, is guilty of leaving a child in a motor vehicle in excess of 15 minutes, causing great bodily harm.
Don't read, don't read anymore.
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you. Mr. Fletcher, you wish the jury to be polled?
No, Your Honor.
State, you wish the jury to be polled?
No, Your Honor.
I'm going to release the jury.
No objection.
All right, all rise. Members of the jury, I want to give you your final instruction. Hold on one second. Ladies and gentlemen, I wish to thank you for your time and consideration of this case. I also wish to advise you of some very special privileges enjoyed by jurors, such as yourself. No juror can ever be required to talk about the discussions that occurred in the jury room except by court order. For many centuries, our society has relied upon jurors for consideration of difficult cases. We have recognized for hundreds of years that a jury's deliberations, discussions, and votes should remain their private affair as long as they wish it. Therefore, the law gives you a unique privilege not to speak about the jury's work. Although you are at liberty to speak with anyone about your deliberations, you are also at liberty to refuse to speak to anyone. A request to discuss either your verdict or your deliberations may come from those who are simply curious, from those who might seek to find fault with you, from the media, from the attorneys, and elsewhere. It will be up to you to decide whether to preserve your privacy as a juror. I want to thank you on behalf of the citizens of Hardy County and Polk County for spending your time with us. Thank you very much for your time and consideration. You may be excused.
Even though.
All right, all once they leave, have a seat, and I'll have the defendant proceed to the podium with their attorney. Okay. Right there. Okay. Ms. Nix, stand next to your attorney, Mr. Fletcher. Anyone can have a seat. Mr. Fletcher, Tracey Nix, having been found guilty by a jury as to the charge of leaving the child unattended in the vehicle for more than 15 minutes, contained in case number CF 22-289, I now find you to be guilty of the offense. State, what's your position on remand or bond?
Your Honor, she's been convicted at this point. I would ask that she be taken into custody.
Defense, position on remand or bond?
Your Honor, I request that she be allowed to be out on bond until we have a sentencing hearing. Will be requesting a less than guideline sentence. I will request, based on my experts, that you partially heard that her sentence be below guidelines. I have also had my office contact the bail bondsman. He is willing to remain on the bond. I can tell you that as an officer of the court. There's plenty of time to incarcerate her. I do need her also to be able to prepare for sentencing.
All right, state anything further?
And further, Judge, she's been on pretrial release for over 2 years. There hadn't been a seconds problem with her. She's been to every court appearance that we've had, and I see no reason to remand her at this time.
State anything further?
No, the state stands by its previous position.
All right, a sentencing date of April 3rd at 8:30 a.m. Does that work with state?
We will make it work.
Defense, does that work with defense?
Same as the state, will make it work.
All right. At this point in time, based upon the jury verdict of guilty, I'm remanding you into custody, Ms. Nix. You are to be with the sheriff pending the pre-sentence investigation report by the Florida Parole and Probation Commission. Your bond is hereby revoked. You will be held at no bond. I hereby order the Florida Parole and Probation Commission to prepare a pre-sentence investigation report upon the defendant and furnish same to the court as soon as practicable. You will appear April 3rd, 2025 in the Hardy County Courthouse at 8:30 a.m. I've set aside a full day for the sentencing. I'd ask the defense and the state be prepared to present their arguments and testimony that they feel is appropriate to have this court sentence Ms. Nix in accordance with this verdict. Anything further, state?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
Anything further, defense?
No, Your Honor.
All right, all rise. I'm going to get off the bench. Come on outside.
No, he does not want to be outside. I think just let you know.
All right, ladies and gentlemen,